What's up, everybody? Hello, and welcome back to some more Anno 1800. We are continuing our playthrough here in Besa, where we have just upgraded to Elders, our highest tier. They have their own lifestyle needs. They need some soap and other things that we will worry about later. And we have our main mission to
I
start
was
working
young
with
when a great plague
Blake.
fell upon Embeza, brought by tall ships with dark sailors.
Blake? Blake? I don't...
The epidemic spreads across your city.
Oh, we have plague in Renthoven. That will hurt me. I see my income is capitulating here. Visitor income has been lost.
Visitors are falling away.
Oh, the illness stops that. Okay.
I would greet our guest with a worthy gift, a comprehensive chronicle of our great land.
All right, lessons
Epic
learned from the
of
past.
Lions.
Whatever.
Come find me to discuss compiling it.
So our problem we're going to run into here is we don't have enough space to get all the way treated here. Let's just pull a second one and throw them down over here. And I also am noticing that our blueprint mode has fallen out, but that's fine. That should fix all of those.
I got something perplexing. I know
Puzzle
you're
quest.
busy, but I've a favour to ask.
Look, the husband, he's at the pub. There we go.
Clean as a three-legged goat.
Thank you for the donkey. New World Store uptick. I've already done this stuff, but we'll just worry about that later. And while this gets fixed, let's go back to Enbesa. So, over here, we could upgrade if we start getting the
Let
mud
us not
brick
tarry
stuff.
then.
Delivering something? Quest?
Flagship ready
Now
for
we
board.
deliver these to your trade post. Okay. We're going to try to help the various people around in Besa, as we hemorrhage money from our lack of certain income.
What brings you?
Flagship at your service.
I would welcome you better, but even the patient Jat has deserted our island. Wahadesha is old. Some of its beauty yet survives. Follow Abel. He will show you.
Okay. Here is Ava. Follow me on to take you through Ksar, the center of the Waha Desert.
Help yourself, Gav.
Most of the... long for a second. Okay. So the start there used to be Alwoot in the pens, but most of the animals have fallen to the heat and drought, and pens have long been forsaken. Let's ask about the herder. So once during marketplace here, where a Yaisu watched over countless herds, but now all that's left is a dim of the idle sailors and dockhands sailing through the Ksar's lower levels. Okay, let us ask about the Ksar. Above the lower Ksar is where the village used to stand. Much of it is derelict and forlorn today, but what few children remain on Wahadesher are fond of playing in the shaded sands and dirt. Okay. Ask about the walls. Long ago, we built the walls and set powerful gates within them to protect the Ksar from the many dangerous beasts that the elders call Reiki. Well, even they ultimately fled down when death and dust made it their home. Okay. Ancient family house. The house of the bloodlines. For millennia, the house of Hatia of Wahadesher ruled from here. The last of the line still lived there, led by their venerable matriarch, Yara. Okay. Let us ask about Yara. Their authority is long faded, now turn to our chieftain for leadership in most matters, but old Yara is a respected figure in our community, as her memory is so extensive, even more than Abu's. Okay. Abu means elephant. It is a pity our language. Dimihar is lost among the younger generation, for many of the elders, especially Yara, speak precious little Mbesan. We now come to the summit of our islands. This cliff is often rugged and beaten with
The
harsh
whole
winds,
of
but there is
Wahadesha
contemplation and
stretches
learning to
from
be had in
here,
gazing out
land and
across
law.
the sea.
Ask your question, Shema, and I will answer.
Okay. Well, then let us ask about the ruined Old World camp.
Strangers built this camp long ago, brought tall ships from the north, and many wars. But we remember as Yara provisions.
Okay. What about the ancient who
When the
said?
sun first rose, the gods blessed the island soil. On that land grew Isiads, eldest and tallest, the memory tree.
Okay. Let's look at our
The
Fisher's
Waha water
Oasis.
is impure. Long ago, there was beauty here, but now it is dust solid and scorpion touch.
So they lost water, okay? We'll ask about the
Pa
oracle.
Itaru has stood mysterious for millennia. Our river temple, old as Mbesa.
Okay. Ask about the salt-saturated
Floods
trucks.
no longer grace the Waha. Salt beds pile as the water dries up. As soon will we, like our fathers. It is time for guard duty by the Mecha, where Lord Ketema's provisions are stored. I leave you harbor bound.
Okay, so we
Our
can ask
people
about
know
all
much.
of them.
Talk to them and learn. If dismayed by our speech, come.
Okay,
Your people are healthy again.
ask about the young chieftain. Our fun should come up as the visitors come back. Yara knows most about olden times, but her speech can be tough to learn. Let's ask about Yara. Heard tales of the Keba, the well, bringing water to the Waha, water to womb. I can't read. Yet apologies. My grandmother used to tell me of her childhood when she was looking after me, how she used to forage and fish for strange. Okay, she's going really fast. I recall with some curiosity that when speaking of water, a subject of scarcity and therefore fascination, even when I was a child, she spoke not of the Waha itself, but of the Iteru. That she used to put the salamander back in the cave of Iteru, delighting in seeing them jump. Okay. I always wondered how a Keba would have enough force to flow to make animals sleep unless the water flowed powerfully down into the Iteru. There was indeed an Iteru on Waha. Desert once long ago must not have been far from the deep-rooted Isids, but now the Wasi have taken over. It is hard to find traces of anything. Seek the source of the oasis. Select the Wasi to find the Keba. Perhaps able to make sense of these words, you can ask her to repeat her story many times. Clear the Wasi, perhaps we'll find trace. Okay, let's remove some rubble.
A shedjet, a water well. Time clogged and lily logged, but hope for water still.
Okay.
The people celebrate your leadership.
We're still losing a lot of money. Our visitor money has not come back. Real quick, we're going to go back to the old world here and just make sure. We need more engineers to get visitors. Illness? Where is the illness? I see no illness on this island. One moment, let us do some upgrades here. We're going to try and grab ourselves enough engineers to should be just enough engineers. One more. One of you. I need to upgrade probably a worker here. Next worker to be upgraded. Let's start with these guys. What are you missing? You're missing a marketplace. Okay, makes sense.
I am bleary-eyed with bliss.
Okay, that should fix that problem. Our truly, I'm still short.
I feel an integral part here.
Well, let's do one and two.
A new
One and
milestone.
two. Just get all these guys. You're now a capital. And we need to check
We've not met before,
for our
have
consumer goods here.
we? I'm a tourist, a
Credit's
holiday maker,
fine.
if you will, and I've plans to spend my vacation here.
I want to check with Manola combined in there.
Such a quaint place you have.
That's
It
all
could
good.
be such a success with people like me, but you'd need to expand your public mooring.
Right.
It's a tad drab for tourists.
We want to get some tourists. More expensive, but it will pay for itself eventually. Tourists flock the city in droves. Okay, rice milling and spanking new tourist mooring is seat sports, a hungry holiday or goers, making streaming the city, blah, 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 blah. So we can get tourists now, which is a big thing. Because we can use bus stops and things to...
We tourists are a
Welcome.
demanding lot, but I'd be happy to help you navigate our needs, if that'd help.
Okay, you can build a bus stop and build a hotel in order to get tourists. We'll create a kind of a tourist area, I think. This will be a palace, I think, on the hill. Tourists should come over here and maybe down here. So let's start in this region. And our bus stop will be somewhere like so. One bus stop right here. And then what does
It reflects the times.
tractors and farms, agriculture can now be upgraded.
Perhaps there is a way to put theory into practice.
So we'll add that quest. Zoo, variety theater, we need to have a thing by. So let's move you out a little bit, and we're going to put a bus stop by the variety theater. Probably put a mailbox there too eventually. One of these days. And that's it for things right now that we have. We need to build a museum and a zoo and other things. We will look at those. They will come. We'll probably have to move this stuff and redo a lot of our workings to make this all work, but for now, that should be fine. We are short on steel beams. We are short on a lot of that. Let's make sure we upgrade some of our farmers here. And make sure our workers start to be a little nicer. And let's move these guys out over here and move you up a little bit just so we can be sure that our workers can do what we want.
Dreary and squalid.
The riots go down. How is our diplomacy with him? He just still like us.
It's our human rights.
Do the flatter here.
Anarchists enjoy surprises.
I don't want the military alliance because you're at war.
They feed you lies.
Right, Mercer's mad about stuff, whatever.
Boredom
And this
turns
will
you all
probably
about.
tweak our supply and demand of things. We're going to be right at capacity of beer. We now will need more sewing machines. Is there a festival happening? So sewing machines, how do we get those again? Furnace, logs, easy to make. That was our... We do need more steel. Who is consuming glass? I'm not building any of these stuff.
Confounded tricky.
Oh, power is going to upgrade all of this stuff. That's probably the next thing, right? Is getting some electricity, pumping that through. Which we'll need to do. Food for thought there. since we now have unlocked the light bulbs. Could increase the number of farmers and things if I bump up my lifestyle and get them access to rum and things. Problem we're going to run into is we're going to start running out of sewing machines. So I need to look at our iron deposits and probably get another one set up here, which we will do right now. Get some more iron.
My father died in a mine.
My father died in a mine. Okay, George. I actually have a ton of iron. Oops. Let's get our supply here. So, need another sewing machine thing. And the chain here is you make one every 30 seconds. And you are quite large. Where am I producing you? You getting made over here? No, where are you getting made? Oh, over here. Well, here's what we're gonna just do. We're gonna take this road, move it one up, add the line. Let's just move you. Get you. And that's going to produce enough sewing machines. Because we're going to now need some more steel. And each steel matches that. So one steel mill should be enough. How is our other stuff? We need oil and coal. Coal's a tough one. Do we produce coal over here? We do. It's time to start shipping some coal over. You're going to take 50 workers. That's all of our workers. But it's worthwhile, huh?
You think my memory of that day might have faded by
George,
now?
stop it. Dude does not like me building any mines. Anywho, small warehouse over here. We now have access to coal. Let's get another schooner. Make that delivery. We're going to quick check over here. These guys are still chilling, still fine. Any quests we can do? We can do some small ones, mostly from our own guys.
Help us out, will you, boss? I'm
Delivery
happy as a
quest. He wants
sandboy.
champagne. We
Will
can
you
give him
build us
champagne.
another castle? You ain't half good to us.
All right, so we get all production buildings get lower. Lower
Got
productivity and
news.
lower maintenance.
Cure!
A butcher.
Promise kept.
Okay. We're quite low on our worker count here. It's actually very concerning. How many
I am
quests?
on the verge. Can this enigma be decoded?
Here's your fish. Take the damn fish, please.
Does it all snap into place?
I just
A
want
fine
stability.
catalyst.
Animal farms, pastures, get bonus productivity. Do we have anything for workforce? Trade unions. All production buildings get lesser workforce. Cigars, flour mills, text mills, and paper mills. Wow, I want the good ones here. Our weapons guy. Let's get these production buildings here. I'm going to do it around here because these are the highest. So if I come over to workers here, we get a trade union. Covers most of this. Like if I drag this up a little bit, put the trade union here. We now cover all of it, basically.
Trade unions. The real universities.
We're going to get our workforce reduction here. Heavy weapons factory, all arms producing stuff. For now, we'll equip you because you do have some arms production here. And then we'll get that started. So that's good. Gonna be a lot of guys coming through here. I probably want to get a second one of these. We'll just slot it over here. Just to help out. And we're gonna see some fluctuation in all of this. We want this to go around. Who is using...
What brings you here, Master?
Curious. Who is using glass? Right, we have a ton of iron. That's not a concern. Is this built yet? 47 seconds that gets built. Let me pick it up.
Ship constructed.
Ready for assignment.
And here is our route. Let's get a new route here. Let's get our old world trade. We're gonna go trade routes. It's gonna be grind coal. Old world trade. Early bird. I want to come from here to here. We're gonna load for now just one run of coal.
There's a rat in your
And
laundry.
unload. Accept. Cool. And Harlow isn't here yet, so didn't have to worry too much there. She still does not like me. Quests I want to do. Target quest easy.
Be impulsive.
What is this? There we go. Peter. Slow the game down here. Lost the plot. Where is this? Photo of this stuff. Let's get like right in there. It is this. Okay. That's good.
You've done well. Go now.
Okay. He's now all good. He just built something, I noticed. And I can maybe help George out. We're going to help George out by buying this share.
This island's not about money. It's about
He's
people.
mad about that, but it's a share that the Mercer had, so it should be fine. Which is fine. We can go if he has another quest. Latest newspaper. All good. Publish it. Unless this guy just backed off the quest. I think he did. He did indeed back off the quest. Okay.
Reporting in.
No, you don't.
If you need it. Aye.
Engage.
I'm every gun.
Take it, please.
Have my way. No one else has theirs.
Oh, that was close. Close for this ship, but we still would have probably won it all. This ship will self-repair. She won't be back in time, and I hope she doesn't grow in strength there. It'd be annoying if she did. But we're good. What is your quest?
I hereby sentence you
Pick
to...
up, I'm gonna
You
decline it.
broke the key off in the lock.
So now we're starting to look at time for charcoal gets kook tech. That's actually very good. We're starting to look at equipping our trade unions. Widowmaker produces quartz sand. Okay. Interesting. We're going to leave this be. We can still do a lot here. I want to save up and eventually grab our hotel. I don't know what... Are we selling? Deal? Should always have 250 of this. Don't know where the steel... I did a lot of upgrades, maybe that's why, but let's get back to Mbesa and look at that. So, select to investigate the ancient thing. Antique well hidden under rubble and source the Ethereum, the dried up river that once nourished the way should be ours to be believed.
There
Okay.
was fighting here long ago. Kashtan forces fled, bloodied by Ketema's host. Now only ruins, memory haunted.
The waters of my patience are running dry.
Here's our photo. All right, sail to his warehouse. A lot of warehouses here. What is your quest to?
Divide and rule, the ancients swore by Wetatuni. Just as many tyrants of that is fertile soil for sedition and betrayal. I would prefer our steward to promote harmony among our elite.
Mr. Abate offended me. He promised his son to my daughter, but then married him off to another family.
We have much to share.
Let's buy
My
the
son
schooner. We're
warned
going to use
me
this just
of
to
the knack for
explore. Should be fine.
Iniquani bedehina metahi.
Ooh, artifacts in Mbesa. Fine, Quagga watches for a ton.
New orders?
So, Wahadesha. Is there hope to restore the island? Or is it indeed a lost cause? Water below, you say? Then we must bring it forth at once.
At your service.
Let us not tarry then. Change must come to Wahadesha. My patience and charity grow thin. They will adapt or be abandoned. A fine scholar has recently returned
Adjust the
from
sail.
Vespuccia, where he was researching archaeology. Find him in Kidusi Anitoni. He will be of great help.
Wahadesha. Let's go and do that. We'll do that quest later. First, we want to get this region done, and we'll just kind of go around there from there. Shame she got the biggest island. This would have been very nice to have. I could buy shares of them. Don't make a lot of money. No attractiveness in Mbesa. That's kind of rude. Aberreen, we do make a little bit of money here.
Under the Lord,
Not a
we are
ton.
but one family.
What do we need to get the mud bricks? We're going to need access to Tef and a clay collector. Clay collector's got to be over
Is
here.
Wahadesha? This wasteland. Very well. Let's get. Barely had the shed yet been found, then Ketema sent aid. A lord most trustworthy and caregiving.
Let's start getting access.
The
to a
land
little bit
is
of
no
this.
longer used to water. It needs Isiates to ward the threat of the Wak, a water curse. The Isiates of the Wasi died long ago, but there may be some on other islands, by deep waters and cool waters.
Okay. We need 4 Tef farms to match the 1 clay collector. If we want to match them. Let's do 1 mud brick house creator. We'll just throw this again over here. By our other annoying creations. I put, yeah, whatever. You're not gonna fit super well anyway. We'll do 1 Tef farm to match them. We'll just kind of fit this where we can. Perhaps right here. Leave the silo. Do a little thing like so.
Ship under attack.
New
Oh.
orders.
These guys don't like me.
Stations.
Get out of there.
Coordinates plotted.
Okay. Going to do?
Flagship awaiting instructions.
I remember tales of the Quebec bringing.
Sail to inquire about Iseds. Gotta go to this guy for both of them. Okay.
Rudder!
This guy got really fucking hurt here. Gotta get to this ship without triggering these cannons. I have quite the
We'll
range.
give it our best.
Okay, whatever. We can access that. And if I finish building this, that should be enough for us to get...
Isiads, you say? What a strange dialect. Trees, I believe. This was found by the shore behind the library. Take as many as you wish.
Okay. There we go.
So you're the one tasked with weaving our great epic together? A foreigner? Well, any ship in a storm. Well-intentioned, I'm sure, but I spent years studying this exceedingly complicated subject at Harvard College. It is hardly an easy
Harvard
task.
instead of Harvard.
The college was nice. It is Harvard, but the people of Vespuccia were indisposed by my chroma, if you know what I
Ready
mean.
as we can.
So I left, and more's the loss for them.
I want this ship to just...
All
Take
good
the rudder.
research papers start in a library, preferably a palatial library. The priests will grant you access, perhaps. I hope.
We'll give it
The
our
ship's
best.
gonna repair, and then we're gonna try to...
So what
Get
shall
in
it
there.
be? We are close to clearing the last of the rubber. Now comes the time to plant the Isiad trees for water holding.
Clear the rubble. Okay.
A desert hut no longer. Water flows, life bathing, and tempest quiet. A miracle.
Oh, this is cool.
You have done much in little time. With water,
It's
Waha
turning
can
green.
surely now manage for themselves.
Let's go.
How we celebrate, the Wasi of Pa Itaru must be repaired. It is thus forlorn and poorly.
I just sacrifice this guy? Maybe we do.
Plotted.
Festivals, more expenses. Time we made higher plans for Wahadesha.
On our way.
Come on, just revealed the thing.
Coordinates plotted.
No, break. Come back this way.
Mr. Sefu's daughter turned out to not be such a good match, and I wasn't going to give away my only son just for the sake of keeping my word.
Ready as we can be.
Oh, well, let's try to... come over here and then sail over here.
Adjust the sail.
Okay. What is this? Wahadesha, the menu of the food. Tell me why. Why should I spend more resources and need to expand my empire just these islands can feast and waste their days away? There's land abundantly here, enough to feed the entire empire. These old stones torn down or turned to dry lands. No world will be language kind of okay. Let's not destroy their identity. At this point, you think their manners quite amusing, but they are foreign and antiquated. There is no place for an alien culture in a united empire. Okay. Colonialism. I will not be part of this act of vandalism. Take your lead.
If you wish to help Wahadesha on their terms, then you shall bear the responsibility alone.
Okay.
It may thrive, or it may fade.
The season for Messieurs is nigh, a time of fancy flight. Did you bring enough so all goes well? Well, you'll find a way, I'm sure.
Okay, first let's get some mud bricks and bring them back. We aren't making any yet. Why not?
No, I can't
Oh, I gotta create this
make
farm.
do with what I have.
Okay. What is your decision? Denmark used to support us, terribly to hear, but I must thank you on behalf of Wahadesha for defending our island's legacy. Supplies are running dangerously low. We are in desperate need of new delivery. The waters are returning to wild. It will take weeks, perhaps a month before anything grows. Time we do not have. Generosity is to credit, but I'm afraid we'll need more than one delivery. We'll need a regular supply until the island can provide for itself. We may not be many, but the hard labor that is to come will make for hungry work. There's little room in the island to store goods in any quantities. What about getting salt? How is stew? We typically complete. We should certainly get to work organizing a trade, although we need your help even there, as we have no ships of our own. Our warehouse is small. Agree to the plan. Okay.
Resources are thin. Any help you could send would be appreciated.
Right, you need some things.
Ready then?
Ready for assignment.
So there is your son. Also do you have the mud brick? You don't have the mud brick yet. Unfortunate.
Flagship ready for orders.
Should be coming slowly, but it's gonna take a while. Instead, we need to do 19 tons of hibiscus. What are you doing? $19 tons of hibiscus and 24 of dried meat. And all the other stuff will come. And we'll go and deal with the library stuff in a little bit. And both these guys should be sailing. They are. Well, our income is doing fine. Elsewhere, our coins are piling up.
So, my trusted
And the quest.
Dimitiku groom arrives. He looks nervous, Wetatuni.
Steersman.
Seifu has accepted the groom and even wishes to invite Abate to the wedding.
So what shall it be?
Supplies
Very
unloaded.
little without the Emperor's help. Perhaps some salt we could trade?
Station.
Ebel is wise in such things.
This is a shame. This cannon tower is going to be in range of this. I got to be careful. The salt trade.
We work to prepare the mecha warehouse for trade, but we are resource starved.
Need some wands of timber. I can grab that.
The waters of my patience are running dry.
Get a second schooner here.
I thought I saw a gleam.
I think we'll need multiple. With this one, I just want to clear up all of our...
On our way.
all the little areas where we can't see.
Coordinates plotted.
And we'll definitely probably have a use for these schooners later. Alright, the mud is coming in. I could build more of these, but I think one is fine for now, and I want to kind of save some clay for the other things we'll need clay for, like ceramics or these linens or tapestries. Tapestries do give you a nice chunk of income here. But we can afford one ceramic workshop. How much do we need? Not even one, but it's going to be something we need eventually, so let's start planning for that. All right, we're back. Sorry, my girlfriend just got home. I had to help her unload some stuff. We need to get this ship out of danger.
More beautiful.
I don't want to attack this island. I want to escort this ship and start the escort quest.
Not even Leviathan could.
Again, let's get this ship out of here. And then we are going to do our escort quest now that we are out of that shooting range.
Flagship commencing escort.
Let us escort. Okay, cool. Now, what do you require? 12 tons of mud brick and 23 tons of wanza wood. Let's go and get some of that.
Steersman.
Construction material. 23. 1, 2. Drop that off. We'll save up some mud brick here. Do you sell mud brick?
Take the rudder.
You sell linen and hibiscus.
Spread some happiness with it.
Extra money. Cool. Flower girls and things. Now, influence in the early game is a finite material. That's why we don't want to get a ton of it. We can unlock more by leveling up certain things, but for now, this is good enough. As we finish out a lot of the map discovery. Be careful with this place just because of the island here. I could drag some things over here if we need to eventually. That will be for a later time.
We Sefu promise never to
There's a
forgive
fire
the
over here.
Abate, and neither do we go about breaking promises.
Okay.
Violence, Wetatuni, is never the most desirable course, as our unhappy steward proves.
So I need 2
Things
frigates.
will not end here.
We need to go and deal with that.
We lack one thing
First
for
things,
sword trading.
frigates.
Seherut.
2 frigates. Get that done.
A competitor's island withstood an attack.
Engineers should have the steam harbors. We do. We want to build those eventually. Anti-armor gun, Big Betty. Oh yeah, Big Betty's awesome. We'll get that later. This, we have furnace limestone. We don't produce it here. You do have limestone. It does take workers. You don't have workers free. We'll need to start working on getting you. You also have a limestone we could do, though. We'll think about that later. First in Bessa. The frigates we're going to get your way. Mudbrick should be on the way as well. Let's just sit you over here again to go and receive those. And meanwhile, we are waiting over here for the building of this stuff, right? I have a slot for that. We need simply 2 of these indigo plantations. Well, we have some free space. If I want to build here-ish. At that point, let's just do it the normal way, huh? If I go and provide this, ooh, that's not going to be enough.
Ship constructed.
There's the first ship. Okay, something like that. Better if I just attach you like so. I do the same from right here. You've got more free. There's your indigo farm.
That won't grow well here. It's the local insects, you see.
Schooner reporting.
12 mud bricks. We need more. Don't have fertilizers. Let's just delete that.
I can teach you how to do this if you wish.
Get that later. And you now need
Stations.
a little bit more. Get the mud brick. We're gonna send you back over to here.
On our way.
That done. Frigates should be almost done. We want to do just another probably row like so. I just copy this and slowly build this out. And I don't really mind if there's some like conflict here. We'll just kind of clean up the northern side of this. So if I turn you, you won't really turn well. Whatever, it works.
I didn't expect you back so soon. Work will start presently. We are thankful
Just
for your
grab
help.
all of you.
Ever stalwart.
Your stuff will get built.
The Pa Iteru has stood mysterious for millennia. our river temple, old as in Besa.
Okay, come back to this. I want to get a handle on what will probably be
Ship
more resource
construction.
usage here. Yeah, we're gonna need more finery and more goat milk. Goat milk is easy. Got to build a river out here. Once that stuff comes. Plan for 2 more goat milk things. You need what, 3? Just bring this out this way and try to avoid using as much of that as I can. That'll fix that. Hibiscus should be pretty close to normal. The linens are its own thing. Requires the linseed farms, a linen mill, and then 2 of these weavers. So let's just...
Ship under attack.
These guys? No, it's you.
Just say the
You
word.
should be fine, though. So we will need to plan for anything over here. Eventually, we haven't explored any of this place at all, it feels. We're full up on corn. We've got a ton of corn. Okay. We need to come back and visit these guys because they have
We have to thank you
a lot
for
of room
it.
to grow. Just need sewing machines, which are actually pretty easy to get. Anything easy in lifestyle? No. We'll work on that. Back to Mbesa. So that will meet that. We need to get 2 of the linseed, which will be interesting. What we can do is something like so. Unless you fit this way, you do fit that way. Oh, it's almost perfect. Move you up, move you up. Little path this way. You have some missing stuff, but I can just throw these right down here. There's our linseed.
We'll need a canal to do that.
Yeah. Good. You don't have indigo fertility, which is a damn shame. To make ceramics, we need indigo. Means settling one of these 2 islands. Getting some workforce on said islands. In that case, we're just going to remove what we need for the pots here,
Just give me a minute.
which is a damn shame. Let's get the embroiders, though. We do want to support these guys. And with that, I think we're all set here to grow. Yeah, everything is in perfect ratio. So we need to settle more. We can work on that later to get our elders leveled up.
Ever noticed how the water shimmers?
We do want to get the elders leveled up here. First, let's upgrade both these. I want to move you over a little bit just for symmetry. Everything looks pretty good here. What would we be missing? Trading unions could be good. I want to do harbor stuff. I don't really have access to harbor stuff. Anyway, back over here. So clear rebel from the Oracle. Let's go ahead and do that.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Messiette is a rite of fertility, of life celebrating. It is the heart of Mbesa, and we will teach you of it.
Okay.
All we're asking for is protection.
All shipyards, very good. We'll just keep that guy.
You've got our interests at heart.
You go still fine.
Perhaps you don't realize what's at...
Cash stack is growing. That is good. We want to go and take our 2 ships we made here.
Good and ready.
And we're going to sell this guy to Mbesa. You can come to that one. So eventually we'll sell you. We'll build the hotel in the start of the next episode. Take a look at that. Back to Mbesa. This guy can stay there. Let's have you just keep clearing out this hidden area while we can.
Coordinates plotted.
I know we have quests to go to Archibald's Island. I'm going to try to avoid going to his island.
On our way.
So I can get the other stuff done. I want to have some really good productivity here. In fact, I'm probably going to end up inheriting this island if I had to guess, because it has the indigo fertility. Maybe. I don't know.
Ceasefire has ended.
So that's going to be done. We're going to get those.
Schooner reported.
This schooner, we're going to use you to clear out some more as well. Hoping for a peaceful land where I don't have to worry about pirates here.
Adjust the sail.
We're just going to sail all up and down this region with our schooner. Try to discover more islands. Okay. With our gunship, the other ships are on their way. Let's go and progress this one. So, look for to stare in the book about history. You wonder what the priests could see are hiding.
To servants of the Lord. The texts here are holy scripture, guarded from unsanctioned influence.
Bland when floating, but delicious
as you are
when
working on
sunk.
the chronicles, you may enter if you answer this riddle. On quiet meres I lay, never sinking. Yet dipped in water, I am fit for drinking.
In water, I am fit for drinking. Where we find there's a pool. Knowledge of yore. What is good when fit for drinking? Enters an item. Dipped in water. Is it like a cup? Or something? Beverage tipped. Go for it. Hibiscus leaves or something? Neat tomb, worn tomb, broken tomb. Got a lot of tombs. Mausoleum. You got books and stuff. Got a
The
statue.
library is restricted to servants of the Lord. The texts
Okay.
here are holy scripture, guarded from unsanctioned influence.
What's down by the coast in Caducee? There's an artist. There's an item. Alright, what items do we have? Dipped in water, I'm fit for drinking. Is it hibiscus? It's gotta be hibiscus, right? Into tea.
How may I help?
Where is your hibiscus?
The close analysis will show
There we go.
relative relation can only be used for compound cause.
There we go.
The hibiscus flower is the image of what we seek. Here in Kidusi and Itoni, knowledge nourishes us, that we may bloom in the eyes of the Lord. One must learn to see with the inner eye, the eye of the soul. Tell me, which of the buildings on our island is largest?
Like the scriptorium? I don't know. We're going to continue this in the next episode. We'll go and solve all her riddles and progress this, and hopefully be fine. By the time that happens, we should have all of our ships arrived, our various frigates and things that we're going to plan to sell. Hopefully, at least. But for now, I'm Call Spinner. If you guys enjoyed, I've been Sean the Spooky Screeners, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Later.